Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This is flared out towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So next to the plate for the Royals, John Jay. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Third baseman, number 8.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Pomerantz, a native of Tennessee. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Lucas Duda now as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And 2, here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Batting fifth,
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jorge Soler. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Jay on third. Moustakas on at second with two down. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Nate Carnes will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip. Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Pedroia waiting for 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. But the runner's back easily. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Escobar. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Orlando is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's J.D. Martinez head-to-head against Nate Carnes. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Digging in now for Kansas City, Paulo Orlando. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So stepping in, Salvador Perez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
One away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Burns, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. And they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Moreland.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. One down.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nunez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There for it, Escobar. Scooped up, throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 7, center fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Jay hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Sinker, 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Jay leads off first with one away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Royals lead one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Popped him up. Duda has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Popped up. Devers over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, captain Salvador.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is a ball high and inside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is fastball taken high for a ball.
1 strike. Are you crazy,
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Jay. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Alcides Escobar.
First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The 2-2. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
with Merrifield next to hit. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing and a pop up now to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, John Jay.
Ready once again, John Jay. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Jay, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Mike Moustakas would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in, Mitch Moreland, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Merrifield scoops it up, and that's the first down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Next will be the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Benintendi is off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Mike Moustakas.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
First baseman number 21.
Riding in once again, Lucas Duda. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. hit the other way out toward right field. Moreland ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Duda is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball stays high. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield brings it in, and there are two away now. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Hit to first. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts coasts under it, makes the play, one away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Come on, Boston!
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Let's go, Red Sox!
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. KC down in order. Still no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Blaine Boyer comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Blaine Boyer.
Here's J.D. Martinez, the head-to-head line with Blaine Boyer. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Boyer was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. He'll come home with it.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up. Escobar back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready once again. Alcides Escobar. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. On the move is Martinez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Number 25, John Jay.
Ready for another shot now. John Jay, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get enough.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball one. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Royals leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Brian Flynn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brian Flynn.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Flynn is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jay has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Missed with a slider. So 1-1. Is strike two swinging.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Into the box, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Digging in now for Kansas City, Paulo Orlando, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides.
Matt Barnes takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Alcides Escobar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch popped up. Pedroia is there, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Royals lead it 1-0. Brandon Maurer is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Brandon Maurer.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready on 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Popped him up. Merrifield is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Kansas City came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brian Flynn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Maurer records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.